Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing good. Welcome. Today is going to be the first informational podcast for the IHSEA. Probably planning on doing these every Wednesday. I kind of cleared my schedule. Made Wednesdays my normal evening to stream, so probably 8:15, possibly a little bit later depending on my girls. I gotta get them in bed and help the wife, and then I can get online. So, but I plan to have a podcast every Wednesday. Occasionally special guest. I have someone sort of lined up for next week already. I'm hoping that's all good. Should be. I have to double check, but I'm hoping to have like a special guest talk, some college coaches, some high school coaches, some other guests from around the industry, stuff for you guys. So I am looking forward to it this year. And I plan to say last year we did like 3 of them. I'm planning on doing even more this year. Like I said, I cleared my schedule. We'll be doing this until December, skip some weeks for holidays and things like that. But we will be here every Wednesday night, 8:15. And then I'm hoping also to get these right back on YouTube and then also get them back on our front page and get that updated on our website. So lots of stuff to talk about today. We're not going to go into too much. Like I said, it's the first one. I'm also nursing a ear infection. So it'll probably be half an hour, 45 minutes at the most. But we just wanted to get talking to everyone and start the year off right. So thank you for being here. Next week, make sure you let your friends know, let your coaches know, your sponsors, anyone that's interested, know to check us out every week so that we can get to talking to you guys. What's up, everyone? Thanks for saying hello in the chat. All right, so first thing I wanted to talk about, the most important thing that I need everyone to do is work on the emerging activities list. Hang on one second. I'm looking for it. Is it there? All right, there's my list. So, emerging activities list for the IHSA. So, I'm also part of the committee for the IHSA, which is obviously the official sports body for the sports and activities for all Illinois esports. But we want to fill up this list. I'm going to pull it up here in a second. So we want to fill up this list to make sure. Did I not? I did not. Is it that one? No, it's that one. Oh, and I need to do this too. Chat box. Where are you, chat box? I'm gonna have to fix that, but that's okay. Let's do. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's okay. I'll fix that for next time. I'll make a note. All right, but let's switch over to this. This is the IHSA official meeting list for esports. So it's emerging activities. So what you have to do is you have to talk to your athletic director to be put on this list. Currently, I believe there was 33 teams when we just met on Tuesday, yesterday. But we're trying to get everyone on here. So I know there's a lot of teams that aren't on here. The key thing with this is that you have to do it every year. So you have to add yourself to this list every year to make sure your school's interested in it. And your athletic director has to do it, or whoever has access to the IHSA school portal. So they are able to change the availability of that. And they should know how to do it. If not, they can definitely contact me. I have a list I'm going to send it out to with an email to everyone. A list of how, basically pictures how to sign up for emerging activities. But the goal is by the end of this semester, so December, January, we want to have this list up to 80. Because if we have this list up to 80 in December, we can go to the board and say, look, we have 80 schools that are ready to participate in esports. So if we have 80 schools ready to participate, and if we have 100 and 120 schools ready to participate, they're going to jump at it, and then next year, esports will be official in Illinois. So it wouldn't be through the IHSEA, but it would be official through the IHSA, and we would have a state championship that is IHSA sanctioned for esports. And we're still working on the plans for all of that. But I need everyone to go to their athletic director or go to your sponsor if you're a student and talk to your sponsor about getting on this list. So if you don't see your school on this list right now, I can zoom in too so you can see it a little bit better. If you don't see your school on this list right now, you need to get on. That's it. There's no questions asked. If you guys have an esports club or team, get on this list so that we can get you guys in there, and then we have that list of schools to take the board and say, hey, we need to do esports and we need to do it now. Yeah. So that's the most important thing. I'll talk about it again at the end of the stream because, again, it is very important that we get all the schools on there. They only update this once a week, so if you do it on a Monday, check the next Monday. I believe they update it normally on Fridays. And I'm hoping to see weekly us get schools in there because it's really important. Excuse me. We want to get this sanctioned. We want to get be able to pay coaches for it and have buses that actually are paid for by the school that a lot of them won't do because it's not official. There's no official sanction for it. So once it becomes official, an official tournament, then we'll start getting buses. They can pay for coaches and practices and start building esports arenas and things like that around the state, so that we can have host schools and host a tournament. So that's the whole idea. So just to recap before I move on, in order to get on this list, you have to talk to your sponsor or talk to your athletic director. Athletic director is the only one that can edit this. Have your sponsor talk to them to say that we need to put our school on the list for emerging activities for esports. So that's the whole idea. So you have to talk to your sponsor, talk to your athletic director to have them put it on. It takes literally 3 minutes once they log into the actual IHSA website. So that's what this is for. I'm hoping everyone has filled out the registration form. I do have it. Okay. So hopefully everyone has filled out the IHSA registration form. I believe it's the link that just posted. Yeah. So that link that just posted, it says 1819. I haven't updated the list for this year yet, but I believe most schools are on that list. We don't have a public list for that yet. It's mostly private because we just don't want to share all the information with everyone because we have a lot of people trying to figure out who's participating so that they can reach out to them. So, Star Drummer, you asked if you can do IHSEA if you're doing HSEL. Of course. I mean, we don't have any exclusive contracts. We're not looking to not include anyone as long as schedules don't conflict, and we'll try to. We can't completely say we're not going to play in the same day as them for any game. We have our own schedule in mind that we made over the summer, so we kind of have to stick with that because of everything we're doing this year. But of course, yeah, if schedules don't collide and you're not playing the same day, the same game, then you're welcome to play in as many tournaments as you can. If you guys have any questions, just tag IHSEA in chat so I know and I see it there. Sometimes questions get lost, especially I'm doing a solo cast, so if they get lost, I don't want to miss anything. So just tag me in the chat and I will answer your question when I get done. Next big thing I want to talk about is some new games we're adding this year. So, first thing first, we are adding Rocket League. Signups have just gone up. Rocket League is going to be our first fall activity. Sign up is on our Twitter page. It's the pinned tweet at the moment, which is twitter.com/IHSEA_org. That is our Twitter page. Feel free to sign up if you have a Rocket League team. I believe we allow 2 varsity teams and 4 JV teams. We're looking for teams of 3s, so we're doing 3s. So if you have a 3s team of Rocket League, go ahead and join. I believe we're starting that in October. It's about 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks away. So get signed up. We want to have signups done by October 4th so we can start the season the week after. So Rocket League, first game in the fall. You don't have to worry about paying the registration fee for the IHSEA. We will have a fee for the spring sports. This one is kind of like a test run, so we don't want to charge the registration fee for people who want to get into this one. But we will have another, when you do sign up for the other 3 games we're doing, hopefully, there will be a registration fee that just registers your whole school. So if you participate in all 3 events, you just pay that once. And then you'll just pay the tournament fees on top of that. Let's see what else. A couple of things we wanted to talk about. Another one was the Discord. We wanted to make sure that everyone gets in the Discord, especially your sponsors and your coaches. That we wanted them to be in there as well because we want to be able to contact them. And it's also a good place to reach out to ask questions, how to do things, what to do for that. So get in our Discord. Our Discord is at on our Contact About Us page. Contact us. Discord. Right now we're not adding or verifying any students. We're only verifying coaches because we're going to have a new check for players and students to verify who you are in there. And then we're also going to do real names in Discord. Just so it helps identify people, and nicknames are a lot harder to follow, and kids will be kids, and we just want to make sure everyone has a safe environment to interact with other people. So if you are a student, you can get in. If you are planning on playing in any of our games this year, you can get in, but make sure that you won't be added to the verify. Probably you won't be added to your actual school's channel and be able to access to all the channels, probably at least until October, possibly November, depending on when we get everything set up. So, but that's it. Yeah, Discord, contact us page on IHSEA.org. We'll get you there. Click the Discord link, and then you can verify in the channel. You still will be able to get announcements. We do have a public announcements channel that you're able to get access to, and so we'll post everything in our regular announcements in there as well, so you can see everything going on. But get in our Discord. Let your sponsors know, especially we need a sponsor in there for every school, and we want them to be active in there as much as possible. So have them join the Discord. Thanks, Handy Taco, for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It helps support everything that we're doing right now. We are we're not partnered yet. I have to reach out to them about getting partnership, but it's in the works. Right now we're just affiliate, but we're definitely working towards getting partnership on here. I'm going to put up some interesting emotes. So we are working on that. Apple CDs. Nice, like it. How many teams are needed for the buses, stadiums, and all that jazz to come into play? I mean, essentially you need nothing. For IHSA, yes, we need 80 teams. So that's for the IHSA. That's to be official. Right now, we are an organization. If you haven't heard of us before, we are an organization of teachers who coach as well. Me and Amy Whitlock are the co-founders of the IHSEA. And we kind of started this with a couple other coaches as well, just to get it started, and because no one else was. And if we waited, it never would have happened. I mean, if we didn't push for it right now, we wouldn't be having this conversation with IHSA to be officially an activity or a sport. Axe Rewind, yes, every school must have a teacher sponsor. We don't allow student clubs or teams. They must have someone in charge. We prefer a coach. We prefer someone who is involved in gaming, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but there will be requirements this year for them. Feel free to let me know what school you're at, and I can help you out with some of that too, if you don't have one yet. I thought I saw another one. What school are you at, Axe Rewind? Oh, sweet. At St. Pat's. Yeah, no, we've definitely been trying to work with them to find a sponsor. I've actually know a lot of people from Pat's. And I've been trying to get some. I actually know one of my boss's youngest son goes to Pat's right now. He's a freshman, so I'm trying to get him involved in some of it too, because I know him and I know he plays games all the time. So we're looking to help out. I mean, I'm at Steinmetz. I'm literally right down the street. So if you want, feel free to email me, and I can talk to your athletic department or activities director and see if they want to come over and visit what we have at Steinmetz and see what see what they can do at their school. I think Pat's would be a really good place to get started. Coaches for requirements and the sponsors, we just want them to be more active. I think that's the biggest thing. The problem with we had last year is we had a lot of students who were running the clubs basically, and the teachers weren't involved, and things got a little hairy. So we want to make sure that we have sponsors who are actually actively involved in club, know what's going on a daily basis. Because when kids get involved, certain things happen. We don't want to have to ban anyone. We don't have to. We don't want to have to, take someone out of the tournament or ban someone completely from the tournament because of a student's actions. So we just want to make sure that everyone is having a good time and that everyone's being fair. So, yeah, we're gonna actually ask them to be a little more involved in their daily club, just so that we have a better tournament overall. Actually, it's on our contact us page. I just put it up. I just highlighted it. IHSEA.org@gmail.com. IHSEA.org@gmail.com. Although the dot doesn't matter. Yep, so those are the coaches' requirements. Someone keeps asking about Overwatch teams. Right now, Star Drummer, you're asking for where Overwatch teams are. For the most part, there's a bunch of them on our Discord. We don't usually put our public list up. You can look at past tournaments. I don't know if I have it on. Did I ever update? I did. So on our website, there's an 18-19 tournaments page, which shows all of the teams that participated in Overwatch last year. So go on there and you can see everyone that participated last year, although there's a lot more this year. Those who for sure have a team, but we do have a lot more involved and interested in Overwatch. So head to our website, and it's under 18-19 brackets. You'll see Overwatch season, and then that's what you want. Yeah, we have a little bit of announcements. So, Deponetics is asking about Smash Ultimate. So we are unofficially adding Smash Ultimate. Again, it's not an official tournament because Smash, obviously, as you guys know, Smash sucks to play online. Excuse my French, but it's horrible to try and play competitively online. So with Smash Brothers, we're going to have actual tournaments at schools. So we have one that's going to be held at Oswego East. That's going to be in November. So it's going to be in November. And with that tournament in November, I don't know how many teams we're looking to add. I believe it was 16. It was going to be an invitational. We wanted to make sure we started a little bit smaller. It's going to follow more of a team bracket style. So it's not your standard 1v1 or even team battle. It's a little bit different. Think of it more like a wrestling meet, where everyone has like a role or a weight class or a game that they're going to be playing, a type of game. And I believe it was like 6 different types of game, 3 singles and 3 doubles, different types of tournaments. So we will have more information for that coming up soon. I think she was just getting the sign up and getting everything ready and figuring out how many schools they can host for that at Oswego East High School. Which obviously it's out in Oswego, it's out in the suburbs. But I know there are a couple other schools closer to the city that are doing smaller tournaments. And we'll definitely be able to spread that around once the schools start reaching out to us that they're doing it. Simon's wanted to do one, but I don't know if we have the capability yet to do it, but we're hoping. So yes, we're adding Smash Ultimate as unofficial. Again, first one is Oswego in November, and then we also will have another tournament in the spring. I'm not sure the exact date. That one will be down south for all the down south schools. I mean, anyone probably can travel depending on what it is, but it's going to be down towards Springfield. I'm not sure which school is hosting it, but it'll be in the Springfield school district down there. And that'll be in the spring. Again, another Smash Invitational to kind of try and split up the state. It's really hard for some of those guys down south to drive 3 or 4 hours for a tournament, so we want to make sure that they want an opportunity to host some stuff down there because they have a lot of stuff going on down south as well. So that'll be in the spring. So basically 2 Smash Invitational tournaments, and then we'll look at it next year officially to maybe get some more structure. And who knows, maybe next year it'll even be official with the IHSA. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, we want to make sure that we have a structure set up for more team-based stuff, not just singles. I believe like the minimum requirements for a team is 6. So you have to have a team of 6 in order to participate for Smash. I think that's kind of the best way to go. They did it. I think maximum is 10, and minimum is 6. Just fixing my camera here. All right, that's a little better. Let's see if you guys have any other questions. Again, just ping me in chat, IHSEA or at IHSEA, so I see your questions. We've been going for about 30 minutes already. A couple more things to announce. Kind of big news for us. We will be adding Fortnite this year. So that will happen in the winter. Again, probably around a January or February start. We'll have a Fortnite tournament. I believe we have a custom server as well set up for it. So we're looking to do possibly 2 days of Fortnite depending on our availability and how many teams sign up. All the rules aren't completely final, although they're pretty close. We're looking I'm looking to have Dalton McGahee come out here and talk to everyone about what is going on with Fortnite, because I couldn't tell you much as I don't play Fortnite. But definitely, so Rocket League in the fall, Smash Brothers fall and spring, but only invitational live tournaments that you must travel to. Then we have in the spring, we're adding Fortnite. We will have Overwatch. And then we're still hoping to have League. That's the whole idea. Another thing that I want everyone to know about is especially if you're interested in Overwatch Star, you were asking about it. Let me see here. Where is it? This one. So in Overwatch, there is this program called NASEF, NASEF. It's esportsfed.org. They have an Overwatch tournament coming up. They have a timer going now for it. 7 days for the Scholastic tournament. I thought it was a lot longer. So I have to get on getting my team together. So if you want to play in Overwatch, you can do NASEF, but you do have to get all set up on NASEF, which takes about a week. They probably can do something if you're talking to them and getting them contacted about that, but they have a sign up for that. But don't wait. If you want to do Overwatch, get started on that so you can start to put that together. Again, it might be too soon if you don't have it, but if you are set to go, I definitely suggest getting part of this organization. It's completely free. All their tournaments are free. They offer really good benefits. They basically will help you set up your club so it can run fairly easily, and it's mostly student run. They're definitely a group that I like what they do. They actually create curriculum for schools to have esports class. Like they have a high school esports 4-year program that's an English class. That's really cool that I think they only offer it in California right now, but they definitely are looking. They do have the Overwatch play-in tournament, which is a little bit less. It's not the full Scholastic tournament, but you can get in that play-in tournament. That's in 21 days. So yeah, no problem. I mean, it's just you can do the play-in tournament, which isn't as big as the Scholastic tournament, but it will still give you guys some practice and you help get your club started and get them together. But highly suggest everyone talk to your sponsor about getting signed up on NASEF. We might be doing a lot more stuff with them as they are a national organization that is pushing esports, and the IHSA, the IHSEA is looking to partner with them in a lot bigger way so that we can do more stuff on a big scale. I mean, they do a lot more than most other places do with esports, and they have the backing, and they're nonprofit, and they're doing all the right things right now. So, had a question in the chat again. How many schools get selected part of the invitational for Smash? Initially, it was going to be kind of small, like 8. But I think they're looking at making it a lot bigger to do a couple test runs for tournaments to see how long it would take. If you're interested, if you're on the IHSEA Discord server, just talk to Amy. I'm forgetting, did she change? Is she Whitlock? Yes, so talk to Whitlock in the general chat. WHITLOCK, and she can help you figure out just to get your name on the list saying that you're interested in getting it. Welcome back, Keith. Welcome back. Gems World Academy, yeah. Fill out the esports form. Let me copy the link from up here. Where is it? This one. There's a link to get signed up for the interest form, just so you can get on a mailing list. I'm going to send out an email probably tomorrow afternoon when I get back home. Yeah, you can get on the Discord. Keith wasn't here earlier, but we're not verifying any students yet. But you can get on it, and you can see Whitlock, and you can even DM her on there to let her know you're interested in what school you're at. You will need a sponsor, you will need to travel, so make sure that you do that. No, Keith, you're good. I'm good. I'm wrapping up. I'm almost done. Well, actually, if you want to get on, you can talk about... I haven't talked about the interns yet. That's the only thing left on my list, I believe, was the interns. So if you want to get on, I can add you. Hello. Hello, how are you?
Doing good.
Can all of you guys out there hear him?
I hope so.
I think so. It looks like it's going through the desktop. Yeah, you're good.
Awesome. Yeah, just got back from STEM fair.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That picture was pretty cool. You had set up. Hopefully, you got some people.
A lot of middle schoolers. I had to kind of tell them, not quite.
Yeah. Um, Definitely shoot them over to NASEF. NASEF is starting to expand into middle school.
Yeah,
And also have them talk to University High School, their sponsor, which is Zach. He's working a
yeah,
lot with middle schools right now. So if they're
yep, yep,
interested, have them talk to him.
yeah. So, interns, right?
Yes, interns.
Okay, so way interns are going to work is we are trying to improve media output for the almost a district for the league, and we want to do articles, videos, write-ups, match results, summaries, whatever we can. And I'm kind of mirroring what HLTV does for CS:GO, where they're doing a lot of reports on basically anything you can think of for the game. And so the goal here is I'm looking for student interns who have an interest in any sort of media production, any kind. That could be writing, could be video editing, could be Photoshop, anything like that. Media production who are willing to just hop in and learn some stuff. We're learning on the fly and trying to create a bigger media presence for the league. So if anyone's interested, please DM Coach Kennedy on the server. I will gladly add you to the list. We are looking for any student who's interested in learning.
Yeah, so if you're interested, again, just DM any of the staff, but either me or Coach Kennedy in Discord. We can definitely hook you up with that, and that way he can get you on the list, and then we'll send out official signups and figure out what your roles are going to be.
Yeah.
Esports Gym, is there an other or not on there? I believe I might not have put an other on there yet. I know it was on the list to be added. Let me check here. If there's not an other, just pick the last school and I'll change it on my list as soon as you get off, and leave a little note in the question section. And I'll add you. And I'll make sure I add that other. We pulled the list from the IHSA website. It is like 2 or 3 years old, so if you never had a team register for IHSA, then you wouldn't be on that list. So I will. I'll make sure to add an other at the top there for the teams that are on it, but that does take a while. So just put the top school or the last school, and then just put a little notes comment in there that I'll add you, and change it in my list in my database. All right, but I think I talked about everything. Let me check my list again. I will be sending out an email, and I'll be sending out an email with the link for the YouTube video. I'm going to put it up right away. That's what I was doing right there. I was opening up YouTube so that I could get it up there tonight, probably tomorrow, because it usually takes like an hour to get up. But I will try to get up there as soon as possible before tomorrow when I send the email so everyone can check out the video. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out, and then let everyone know that next week, pardon me, next week, same time, we should have a special guest, I'm hoping, of some sort.
You didn't tell me.
It's a secret guest. It's a special guest. I also want to make sure that they're going to be there, so I don't want to announce anything. You know how podcast is.
Oh, I know.
As soon as you say them the week before, something's going to happen. They're not going to be there.
50-50 shot the podcast is canceled next week.
No, it's not. I will podcast. I
paid.
cleared my schedule. I've been streaming every Wednesday on my own channel
Ooh, fancy.
for the last month, hit or miss some days when I'm on vacation. But my goal was to set up every Wednesday, so it's cleared for podcast at 8:15. And even if we have games those days, 8:15 we should be done, and I can still podcast after.
Yeah, we should be done.
Yep. Until definitely, because if you do Rocket League, then I plan on doing this at least until the 3 sport season starts. So
Awesome.
yeah, I wish it was Bjerg. Anyone know Bjergsen? Anyone know anyone? Please.
I have a friend who's higher up in the 100 Thieves Discord.
Actually, I ran into Nate Shot last
Sweet.
week. I didn't actually get to talk to him, but I saw him. in passing, and I was like, oh, that is Nade shot because I only saw him from the
Doesn't
back.
doesn't Drew play with like half the NA players?
They
Doesn't
just
he
play. I mean,
not?
he plays with them on like a lot of our kids play with some of them.
Well, I see
Um,
Drew in like half a doubleless stream matches.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're a challenger and grandmaster. So Tyler won. Oh my god, that'd be great.
Oh God, no.
Let's get Tyler one on here. He's perfect for our channel.
Awesome.
Legendary Eli. Um, yes, hopefully League of Legends. There's some stuff going down right now. It might be a little snafu, but definitely sign up for NASEF. We might have to do something with them, but we're still working out all the details. Something just came through the pipeline last night, so we're still looking to promote it. And anything, NASEF does a really awesome tournament where the top people get to go to California no matter where you're from, and that is completely free to sign up for and everything. So it would be a really good tournament to get into if for some reason we don't end up doing it.
Yeah. From what I've seen of NASEF, they're really good guys, and they want to do this for whatever's good for the kids.
Yeah, yeah, that's the whole idea. Is to they're all about the kids. That's one reason why I thoroughly will support them, 100%. Anyone else have any other questions? Again, if you're looking to intern in any way possible, no matter what it might be or how big or how small, we're looking for digital media. We're looking for article writers, video editors, anything. If you want to try that out and mess around with it, as long as you have the capabilities and time and patience, we're willing to work with you guys.
If you're willing to learn, I'm happy to have you. Because I gotta learn too.
Yeah, that's the fun part, right? I mean, I learned how to code HTML for the website, so
Hmm.
of which I never knew anything before. And I was like, all right, how was this HTML thing? What's this Hypnol thing?
Does media have a place on the website yet?
Not yet. We and Amy talked about that yesterday,
Awesome.
so we're hoping to figure that out soon. Legendary Eli, what school are you from? And Star Drummer, what school are you from? And yes, DM Coach Whitlock for the Smash Invitational, correct. Deponetics. I don't know how these streamers do it and just pronounce names and do a great job at it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I don't. That's just like, it's like, hang on, what? I can't. I need to put my bifocals on. What's your name? Glenborough West, I think. Occasionally we'll do district schools. But oh no, you're Glenbard West. Do we have? Let's see. We do not have anyone from Glenbard West or Glenbard North yet. Are you already on our server?
I know Eli is on our server. He's from Plainfield.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you Finicky Wizard Star Drummer? That's the one problem with online stuff is everyone has 3 different names.
Not me.
Oh, you're Star Drummer? Are you not verified yet? Yeah, you're not verified yet, that's why. Yeah, go ahead and write in the verified channel where you're from in case we need to contact you. But like I said, we won't give you your actual school's tag until later on this year. So in that verify here channel, underneath the public announcements, just write where you're from and if you're a student, which I believe all of you guys are, just in case we need to contact your school and you don't have the tag yet. So. Yeah, Legendary, have your coach reach out to me and let me know what's going on, what's the issue. And possibly I can help them and direct them in the right way. Just have them email us or have them get in the Discord. And we can try try to walk them through, or maybe give them some advice about how to add it and whatnot. Pardon me. All right, I think that about wraps it up. If you have any other questions, gotcha. Yeah, well, still reach out to us. We can possibly talk to them about what's going on, and that it's kind of a little important to get it installed and whatnot.
I just went through the whole process of getting the lab done 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So I'd be glad to also help with that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely have them join the server. Like I said, we'll add coaches for sure once they get signed up, and that way we can get everyone in. But then again, let your sponsors know when you go see them tomorrow or at the club meeting next week that Wednesday, have them come sign on and sign up on Twitch, and if they're not already, and get on here so they can talk to us. And they can ask us any questions live and get their answers right away. Overwatch won't start until the winter. So Overwatch, Fortnite, and League are hopefully going to be a January/February start.
And then Rocket League is ASAP.
Yes, Rocket League is right now. We talked about that like first or second. So, all right, guys. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to sign off because my throat hurts and my ear hurts, and I'm ready to go to bed. I got to get up early. I will catch everyone later. Thanks for coming out. Good luck, and we will see you next week.